Good day, beautiful kings and queens. Today I am participating in a challenge. It's called New Year's Kickoff 2020. My name is Erica and this channel is called Love is the Main Key. Basically, the rules are two rules. Make a DIY. Basically, you're going to make something yourself and you're going to show where you will put it in your home. So let's jump right into this video, you all. This is hosted by a group of beautiful women. I'm going to tell you each one of their names. It's 5 women who are hosting this collaboration, okay? The first one is Diva Decorating, Mysterious Alberta, Lynn's Lifestyle Living, Cynthia She's So Blessed, and me, myself, and I DIYing it. So I will have all of these ladies' information and pages linked in my description box. All right, let's get crafting. Okay, kings and queens, these are all the items you'll need, and I'll tell you why you need some of these items. You're going to need a vase of your choice. You're going to need some flowers of your choice. Now, this is a Dollar Tree DIY collaboration. So I showed you all Dollar Tree items. You could totally make this strictly Dollar Tree. But I also wanted to show you all how I'm going to do mine, because I'm going to use 2 items that's not from the Dollar Tree, and I'll also show you the Dollar Tree alternative. So you're going to need the vase fillers. These I got at the at-home store, but if you're going to do a strictly Dollar Tree, you could use the gold beads as your vase filler. These are at the Dollar Tree. You're going to need some diamond wrap. You can either use the 9 feet in the color you choose. That's the smaller width. Or you can use the 6 feet in the color you choose. That's the wider width. You're going to need some Q-tips. This is going to help you when you make mistakes. Easy cleanup. You're going to need toothpicks. I'll show you why later. Basically, it's just to make sure you get that nice clean finish. You're going to need glue sticks. Now, these are at the Dollar Tree. You could totally use these. They're a little cloudy. You can also go and use the Gorilla Glue sticks. They come out clearer, so you won't see any residue. Now, only use this if you're going to make this temporary, because hot glue on glass does not last. I'm just using this today to show you all, because this is going to be something I'm going to change out later. Now, if you want to keep it strictly Dollar Tree, you can get this super glue that they sell there to make it a more permanent fix. You can also try different glues if you wanted a permanent fix at other places. Just use some solution of your choice. It could be Windex, vinegar, something to clean your glass off with. Nail polish remover, especially if you're using the permanent glue. This here is awesome because it's going to help you clean up any imperfections without damaging your whole product that you use and made. Some scissors, gloves. Don't want the hot glue to get hot on you. And if you're using any of the permanent glue, you don't want that getting on your skin. That's toxic. If you're using the permanent glue, I make a lot of items. So I advise you use a face mask because of the chemicals. So if you're using a permanent glue, please pick you up a face mask. You can also find face masks at the Dollar Tree as well. And you're just going to use a napkin and your hot glue gun. So everything in here to make this, you can totally find at the Dollar Tree. Well, let's get started. Okay, kings and queens, first we're just going to clean the vase. Put some solution over it. Now you want to make sure you're using something soft so it won't scratch up the glass. A napkin would do, just something soft, cotton, anything like that. Okay. Now if it's not really clean, that's okay, because we're going to put some filler, but you do want it to be kind of smudge proof. Next thing, I'm just adding in these fillers. And make sure you have your hot glue gun getting ready if you're gonna do the hot glue gun method. This is one of the really simple, easy DIYs. Okay, so we're going to move our vase out the way for right now. We're going to start getting the flowers together. Now, Dollar Tree also sells these little flower cutters, the wire cutters for the florals. It just makes it easier to cut the stems off. If you don't have it, you can also use a pair of scissors. It'll just be a little bit harder. So first, I want to see how tall I'm going to need this to be. So you just start measuring. I want mine to be small because we're supposed to show you where we're going to sit this in our home. So for where I'm going to sit mine, I'm going to need to take off about a couple of inches, like to there, so it can sit down lower like this. Okay. So usually I have a different notch in there. So I'm just going to take the wire cutter. This is where you need to use a little bit of force. Press down, wiggle it a little bit, bend it back and forth. And you're going to do the same thing for the next one. Just make sure you line them up together so you can have it cut evenly at the same notch. Same technique. Press down hard and wiggle it back and forth. Bend it. As you can see, now the wire is piercing through. So when you expose that wire and get through the little plastic and rubber, you're just going to bend it. Sometimes it pops right off, sometimes it takes a little effort. There we are. And it pops right off. Okay, so after you do that, you're just going to play with your flowers to get it situated how you like. I'm going to keep the greenery on here for this one, just because I have greenery with gold in another area of where I'm going to place this, just so it could flow and match up with the other decor I have in that room. So you can either move them up or down, or if you don't want the greenery portion of it, you can completely take it off if you like. Okay. So now I have them set exactly how I like them. So I'm going to move this out the way. Then I'm going to start playing with the diamond wrap. Okay, so my diamond wrap, I'm going to keep, this is a 5 count, I'm going to keep it just like this. I only have a little bit of this. So I'm going to also need to use some of this other diamond wrap that's 3 across. Okay. So I'm going to take this because I just want it to go right over the edge so my filler can still peek out. Now, since this particular strip isn't long enough, I'm going to need to use more of the thinner 9-inch, 9 feet. So I'm just going to measure around like so. Okay. And you want to cut it 1 inch off. That way if you need that extra space, you'll have it. Because you can always cut off less, but you can't add more. So you always want to do that just to be on the safe side, especially when you're going around a perimeter. Okay. So I have my width here. Just going to take it and cut it all the way on the edge. Now, this particular vase, it goes from being wider to more narrow. So in my case, I'm going to have different angles. The cuts aren't going to be the same all the way around. So usually I could just line it up and cut it, but I can't do that here because it's not going to be the same. Now also you can do it vertically. You can start at the tip and go down to where you want it to stop at. Just like so. Okay? You could do it like this as well. Now, if I choose to do it vertically, I would be stopping about here. So I would take my next piece and I would just measure it. And I think I'm going to do that. So it's just fun, just play around with how you like it. Line it up. Simple as pie. Okay. Okay, so once you get your measurements together, I have my diamond wrap pre-cut here. You can empty back out the vase so you can work with it. And my glue gun is nice and hot and ready. So I'm just going to take the glue gun, make sure I put some glue at the top. You don't need a whole lot because, like I said, the glue gun is temporary anyway. So you just want to have enough where it'll stick and it won't show through. Okay. Now be careful, you all, because the glue gun, the glue is very hot. So if you're not used to this, I would suggest you wear the gloves. And as you can see, the little angle here is going to go right down and it's going to stop where my filler is going to start, so my filler could peek through. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I also pre-cut the smaller strips. Now, as you can see, on the smaller strips, I noticed how you have like little frayaways here. I don't know if you all can see that, but see how you have these unclean edges? It's a little trick to that. You can get a lighter or a flicker and just burn the tips. That way you'll have a clean edge. See that? No frayaways. Okay. Okay, so at this point, we're just going to put the florals back in after you put the filler and play around with, just play around with it. So you get it all set up how you want it. And this is where I'm sitting it. It's basically sitting on my bedside tray. I keep this on my bed. It's very functional. I just have my little Starbucks cup there, so in the morning when I have tea or coffee, my little stand, just basically sit my phone there and watch you all on YouTube. Then I just have my tray and my little tray mat, and I said, you know, just put a little piece of decor there to match the gold theme I'm going for in my bedroom. And those are just some pillows back there in my bedroom set. So this is how it turned out, you all. Have my greenery going up. Add a little greenery. And just a little shimmer to my bedroom. Thank you for watching, kings and queens. Enjoy this beautiful life we are given. And subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you in the next video.